Hello, how are you? Happy Friday to you and welcome along to the Ruesha and Shaban show minus Ruesha. More details on Ruesha to come in just a minute. But before we go any further, please kindly like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're pushing for that 20k mark and we're doing well, nearly at 18k. So pushing for 20k. If you can help me on that journey, I'd be very, 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 very grateful. And we've got lots coming up for you very soon. So please stick with us. I hope you've had a good week. It's been actually an incredible week, hasn't it, for women's football? I want to start by talking about Naomi Girma and that move to Chelsea, which looks all about signed, sealed and delivered. And we're edging towards the first £1 million footballer in the women's game. And you go back to the 70s. Was it 73? Was it Dennis Law? The men's game all that time ago, and progress in the women's game, another step towards big transfers and big wages. And Naomi Girma seems like she might be worth every single penny and a little bit more. What we do know about her, 24, coming over from the United States, from San Diego Wave, Casey Stoney had looked after her there. Emma Hayes, who's the US women's national team coach, Naomi Girma is playing for the US, said maybe she's one of the best defenders that she's ever seen. And her teammates at the Paris Olympics would call her the Secretary for Defence, which I quite like. And the fact that it's $1 million transfer. This is the first we've seen in the women's game. Not quite £1 million yet for us. It's coming in just short of 900k, £890,000 for Naomi Girma. And Chelsea, the club to go and do it. They've always been the club over here who have made big signings first. You go back to Mayra Ramirez last time. And then way before that, Sam Kerr. I think was she, 250 or 200,000? I think was Sam Kerr. So the club that have been dominating this country for the last 5 or 6 years seem to be leading the way to sign Naomi Girma. And I cannot wait to see what she's going to offer. Just when you think Chelsea can't get any stronger, they've got brilliant players and goal scorers returning from injuries, and then they go sign maybe the world's best defender in women's football. Just shows you where they're at, where they're going as a club, what they're pushing towards. They're really starting to dominate here, aren't they? I think we can all agree on that. For me this season, I was looking and going Man City. It's going to be City's time. The way they had competed last time out, the way they're building in strength and depth, bringing in Viviana Miedema, Bonnie Shaw, obviously, who's absolutely incredible. You know, Alex Greenwood at the back, just all around the pitch. I think they've been looking so promising, but now starting to fall victim to injuries, and that's what happens. That is what happens, and that is a shame. And I don't know who catches Chelsea now, unless Chelsea really seriously start to fall off a cliff, which no one can see happening. You know, they're just outstanding. And Sonia Bonpastor to arrive here to take the reins from one of the best coaches, if not the best coach that we've seen, and just absolutely keep smashing things. And this 100% record is pretty incredible. So well done, Chelsea. Well done, women's football fans. We're getting ever so closer towards the £1 million player. And I wonder who it would be. You know, would it be an English player? Maybe in a couple of transfer windows from now, possibly. You don't know. You just don't know. But this is exciting all the same. So Naomi Girma, I wonder if we're going to see her very soon. I like that nickname, the Secretary for Defence. But here we'll call it the Secretary of Defence, don't we? That's like their name in the cabinet and politics and shiz. Getting to Ruesha in just a second. Before we go there, I just want to let you know that we're going to do a watch along on Sunday. Rue and I will be here on her channel and my channel to do the Arsenal game at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, the London derby. And I just saw on Instagram that Chelsea are saying it's their record amount of ticket sales that they've had at Stamford Bridge. So that's quite exciting. We might see a bit of a sellout there. I was going to go along and then I was like, oh no, let's just do it from home, and we can do a watch along for anybody who cannot get there. We will keep you posted. And like I say, Ruesha will be with me for that. So make sure you like, subscribe, come back here on Sunday, 12:30. Is it 12:30 the kickoff? Let me just check the kickoff time. And we can do a nice watch along from that. And your gal Rush will be here, and she will be able to tell you what she can tell you from the horse's mouth herself. Now, what can I tell you? What can I tell you? Can I just talk about Chloe Kelly first? Chloe Kelly to Man United, these rumours. Are we any further forward with that? I'm just going to go to her Instagram, because if it's not there, then it's not happening, is it? It's not happened yet. The fact that she's going on loan, possibly, yeah, no update, to Man United is mental. What's happened there? She's obviously there's been a rift. Obviously there's a fallout between her and Gareth Taylor as to why, she's not even part of the derby. Makes sense that they wouldn't have her in the squad if she is going to Manchester United. I just don't understand it. Alone till the end of the season to Manchester United. Anywhere else, I suppose she'll be strengthening a direct title rival. We've seen that happen one too many times and it not look good for women's football. But it looks like that's a goer, doesn't it? The fact that she wasn't in the squad at the weekend. He did say, Gareth Taylor, that it was an ankle injury. I just don't know if I can completely believe that. Good for her. She needs these minutes. She absolutely needs it. Serena Wiegman had said in the last international break that Chloe Kelly had credit in the bank for everything that she's done for England. Bearing in mind she's definitely one of England's main big game players, and without Chloe Kelly, certain things may not have happened for football in this country. But your credit will soon run out. If she is not playing football between now and the end of the season, there's a very good chance Serena could leave her out of the squad for the Women's Euros in the summer in Switzerland. So Chloe Kelly to Manchester United, something that I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Like making that cross, like that kind of rivalry cross when there's a strong one there. It's not so prevalent, is it, in women's football? Like say an Arsenal player in the summer went to Chelsea, like a main Arsenal player. Just giving you an example. Say Leah Williamson went to Chelsea. It's not going to happen. But say she did, Maybe another example instead of Leah Williamson. Maybe somebody who's not English. I don't know. Say Leah Volti, for example, who is rumoured to be leaving Arsenal right in the summer. Say she went to Chelsea. Would there be backlash? Would there be stick? Because when we've seen it happen in the men's game before, it is pure venom hatred. Ruesha's a good one to speak to about this, because she is someone who'd just take anyone's money. She's played I think she played one game for Rangers to help the manager out, but she'd already been at Celtic. In men's football, for example, Kenny Miller did it for Rangers and Celtic. He made the switch. It's not exactly loved for it, and it can be a very, very hateful place. Ruesha's also played for Birmingham and Aston Villa, the second city derby. She's played for two of the biggest rivalries, two each team in the biggest rivalries. So you've got to do what you've got to do in women's football. We've seen Alex Greenwood do it as well, haven't we? There's been a number of people who have done that. But Chloe Kelly, when the game's the way it is now, to go from City to Manchester United, I find particularly intriguing. And it looks like it will be happening. All these rumours. No smoke without fire, my friends. No smoke without fire. Anyway, this is so lonely. Let's talk about Ruesha. Everything you need to know about to unfold. Well, not really, because I actually don't know what I can say. I don't know what feels right to say either, because it feels like Ruesha should be telling you directly herself. As you know, she's no longer with London City Lionesses. She's left the club. They agreed to mutually terminate the contract. I can tell you Ruesha wasn't delighted. She's gutted to have to leave in the fashion that she has left in. Now, I think I can speak from a personal perspective when anybody in football is terminated of their contract. Anybody in any walk of life, if you've lost your job, if you've been told that's it, we don't need you anymore, or we're looking to improve elsewhere, it'll hurt. You know, that's football. It's elite sport, but it also happens everywhere in life, in any workplace. So Ruesha will pull on her big girl pants, and I'm pretty sure we'll crack on. But I was hurt for her, and I know she was hurt as well. And I'm sure she won't mind me saying that. I think that's fine. Like I say, she can maybe offer a bit more detail and insight, but there's contracts, there's legals, there's a number of factors that can come into it. And yeah, hopefully she gets another club. You know, she's a free agent now. She's made it clear to you and I that she wants to continue playing football. And obviously what happened with the Euros was pure heartbreaking. Fair play to Wales, but Ireland falling short and not qualifying meant that, you know, even I was looking and going, maybe Ruesha will step back in the summer. But where I feel particularly sorry for her is that London City Lionesses have now almost made that decision for her, because when you're 34 and you're injury prone, it's going to be tough for clubs to take punts on you. But when she is fit and available and she's allowed to manage her own body, which she is sure about when she is able to manage it, she'll be fine. I want to see her get another opportunity as much as you do as well. And yeah, it's a shame. So I hope that opportunity's not been taken away from her, because she has been somebody who's been playing football for such a long time, you know, through so many different leagues and different clubs, that it would be brilliant for her to be able to make that decision on her own watch. 34 in women's football's not old. It's not old, you know. Yes, there are other factors that come into it, but I truly believe, look at the performances from Ireland against Wales. You know, Ruesha played very, very well. She was also available for selection before going away. She was available for London City, but she wasn't chosen to play. So it felt like the writing was maybe on the wall there. I think I can say all that. Do you know what? Fuck it. Who cares if you can't? You know, what are you going to do? You know, what are you going to do? I think that's fine. Rue, is that okay? I think so. One other thing I would just like to say while I've got you is that I've seen a couple of things on TikTok. Bearing in mind I'm Team Rue as well, obviously, in this, where other players can be targeted because of business moves in the game. And Freya Godfrey, who's gone to London City Lionesses, I'd seen some not so nice, some unsavoury words towards her on social media. I love social media. I'm on it all the time. So I see these things and I just think that's unfair. Like, she's a young player. She has got no control over these business deals, really. It's an amazing opportunity for her to go and play at the new club, and she deserves that opportunity. Ruesha's situation, her situation, any other situation shouldn't be put together and used against the other person. So stop doing that if you are doing that. You know, let it just be the situation that it is, involving one individual, and let's not muddy the waters and try and direct hate at anyone else, especially young women who are just doing their absolute best. It's just pathetic behaviour. So let's not do that, okay? However, very much so looking, one thing I'll say is some of the London City players have been friends with Ruesha for a long time now, so good luck to them. But I won't be going back to watch any games again, okay? Angry sister. Okay, Sonny Jim. I need to go out and get some air. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you on Sunday for a watch along. Chelsea against Arsenal in the WSL at Stamford Bridge. It's going to be a record crowd at the bridge, but if you can't go for whatever reason, stick on the watch along. Ruesha will be here for that, and we will take you through all of the action. Should be a good weekend. You look after yourself. Jump in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Like, subscribe, and my friends, I will see you on Sunday. Bye.